Hey kids of Ginner Park. This is going to be the teaching video, and then I'm going to have a separate video that just does the track. All right, but I figured I'm going to go over some of the harder parts in the first song on page 7, the song called A Whale of a Tale. And then I'm going to go over it slowly so you have a chance to sing it kind of slower. And then I'll do a separate track for when you feel like you're ready and you want to do your video. So the first thing I find to be tricky, I'm going to give you maybe a top 3 list of what I find to be a little bit tricky in the song. I always want to sing Well the Whale, because I think it's about a whale, but it's about a tale first. So, well, the tale of the whale is a whale of a tale. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. So try that. Here we go. Well, the tale of the whale is a whale of a tale. All right. So you start with a tail on page 7. That's awesome. All right. Another kind of tricky thing is, where is that word? Oh gosh, on page 9. If you look down here in the on the third line, I'm not even sure if I'm doing this right, pointing right. The third line of page 9, it has the word Ninevehtown, Nineveh town. Nineveh town. All right, so if you look on page 9 and the third line down, place called Nineveh town. Let's try that. Place called Nineveh town. All right, so that's another place that's a little bit tricky. Now, gosh, what's another thing? What else would I put on my top 4 list? I would say when you get to the bottom of page 10, the very bottom of page 10, it has this thing that says DS al coda. I'm going to flip the screen. That's what I should do. See this where it says DS al coda? What do you do on page 10? When you get to that, you go back to the beginning on page 7, where there's this little squiggly sign. All right. So you sing bottom of 10. Yes, he, oh no, oh my, oh me. Well, the tail. Well, the tail of the whale. See how easy it is to mess that up? All right. So that's what you do at the bottom of page 10. The very first time, you just go back to page 7. The second time, when you get to, you're going through, you sing page 7, then the second time, and then page 8, and then page 9, and you get to this thing that says second time to coda. You're like, what do I do there? All right, so you sing along. Oh my, oh me, well the... And you turn the page to page 11, where it has the coda. All right, so to go over that again. Oh my, oh me, well the tail of the whale is a whale of a tale. All right. And then the last thing is the ending on page 11. So it's a little bit different at the end. It's a big finish because it's a musical. All right. So you've got the very bottom. The last word is yeah. All right. Every little show has to have one of those. And then before that you have shooby-dooby-doo-wah, yeah. Try saying that. Shooby-dooby-doo-wah, yeah. All right. And then if you sing it, shooby-dooby-doo-wah, yeah. Try it again. Here we go. Shooby-dooby-doo-wah, yeah. All right. And then if you back up to a little bit more of it, how the Lord loves all of his children, and he speaks to you and me. Shooby-dooby-doo-wah, yeah. All right. So let's do just kind of a slow time through from the beginning. Right where you come in. 1, 2, 3. Well, the tale of the whale is a whale of a tale. It's a story of the deep blue sea. about a fish and a man named Jonah, who was a lot like you and me. Oh, Jonah was a prophet, you see, I see, and a very fine man was he. But when the Lord said, Jonah, will you work for me? He ran from responsibility, not he, yes he, oh no, oh my, oh me. Well, the Lord said, Jonah, I want you to go to a place called Nineveh town and tell those people in their evil ways that they better stop fooling around. Well, Jonah didn't venture to go, oh no, because he didn't want the people to know, not know, because they were the enemies of Israel and a big, bad, bitter foe. Oh no, not he, yes he, oh no, oh my, oh me. And now we're going to turn back to page 7. Or page 7, here we go. Well, the tale of the whale is a whale of a tale. It's a story of the deep blue sea, about a fish and a man named Jonah, who was a lot like you and me. Oh, Jonah was a prophet, you see, I see, and a very fine man was he. But when the Lord said, Jonah, will you work for me? He ran from responsibility, not he, yes he, oh no, oh my, oh me. Now we're going to turn the page to page 11, all right, so... Well, the tale of the whale is a whale of a tale. Just listen and you will see how the Lord loves all of his children, and he speaks to you and me. Shooby-dooby-doo-wah. Yeah. Great. All right, and now you can try the singing along with the real track video that puts you up to speed. All right, you all are awesome. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I promise. Thank you.